The Optimist Show is about news, information, entertainment, and activism. Welcome to the Optimist Show podcast, and we want to welcome all of you wherever you are this time, and thank you very much for joining us as we continue to keep hope alive. The Optimist Show brings you the information as it is, and so we are glad to be with you today so that we can share together. Please like and share, subscribe to our channel, The Optimist Show, keeping hope alive. Well, let me welcome all of you to this week's Optimist Show report. In this week's feature, we're going to be speaking with participants as well as organizers of the just concluded swimming program, Let's Get Grenada Swimming, which was held here in Carriacou as well as on Petite Martinique. You're going to be hearing about the experiences of those who participated and what they have learned. We also spoke to some parents. As a matter of fact, we are going to be hearing directly from them as to their experience and what they think about the swimming program. So I want you to relax, stay tuned, and enjoy this report. Well, what do you know? I'm on Paradise Beach in Carriacou. The famous Paradise Beach that we all have heard about, number one in the Caribbean in many ways. But not that we're talking about number one in the Caribbean. Some things have been happening here on Paradise Beach. Paradise Beach is a famous place. I love it. I am here with Deb this afternoon. And Deb has been doing some great things here on Paradise Beach, teaching our youngsters or children to swim.
Yes.
And I followed you on what you're doing and what you have said. Tell us more about this, of course, yourself, and what you're doing, and tell us about this event.
This event, yes.
Grenada to swim.
Yes, this event is unique. It's special because with the Hurricane Beryl, we haven't had any swim lessons here since July. A lot of times we try to have Saturday lessons here, but no swim lessons. And we often have a swim week where children can come the whole week when school is out. But we decided this time we were going to come here because Carriacou missed the swim week, that we would come here and we would teach during a school year, during the school days. So they're coming after school every day. They're coming from 3 to 5:30 and getting lessons for 4 days in a row. And after 4 days, usually they're water safe. They can float. You know, if they fell off a boat, they'd probably be okay. And so we're not teaching them to be great swimmers. We're teaching them it's like survival swimming. Yeah, but some of them go on to be great swimmers. They really do.
All right, so I get this. I get your focus. I get what you would like to do, what you like to accomplish. Tell us something about what has happened in Petite and Carriacou, because past couple weeks, I think it was 2 weeks or a week ago, you have started this training program here in Carriacou.
Right. I mean, just this week. It's just this week. But because we're here, we wanted to help out. We wanted to go to Petite Martinique. So we've been over there every day in the afternoon, giving lessons there. The whole school's been coming out. The children have been coming out. We've been teaching them in the afternoons, early afternoons. Then we get on a water taxi. Then we come back here, and then we're on Paradise Beach for the kids to get out of school here.
Why is it important to learn to swim?
Oh my gosh, it's such a great life skill. Well, I mean, one, safety-wise, okay? We've had people in Grenada drowned, that have just been fishing and then fell in the water, or they've been on a boat and they fell off, or they've been in the river, and then somebody else goes in to save them and they drown too. So safety is the biggest reason. But it's a great skill. It's a great skill. We have beautiful beaches here, right? This is beautiful, and people just come and bathe, but they don't swim. And we like to have the children and the adults out there and know how to swim for lots of reasons. It's good exercise. It's like one of the best exercise for older people too, because you work every part of the body, but it's not like hard, like when you run, it's pounding against the joints. When you swim, it's easy, it's smooth, but it's good exercise. Those are all good reasons.
So tell us about the training that you have been doing here in Carriacou, that supports schools. How many people do you have, children do you have coming here?
The past week we've had a little over 40, maybe 45 as of today. that have been coming. They've been coming for multiple lessons. They don't just come one day and take one lesson. They came on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so they've had 4 lessons, and so some of them are pretty good. They got pretty good in 4 days. And
where do they go after this?
after this, we used to have Saturday lessons right here from 9 a.m. to 11, and we're hoping to get it going again. We just have to have enough volunteers here in Carriacou to do that. We brought 7 volunteers from Grenada, and we're all going back. We have about 5 volunteers from Carriacou, and hopefully they're going to keep the program going. And if there's anybody listening to you that could get in touch with me, we would love to have volunteers from Carriacou so that we can have a bigger program on Saturday morning. Can I give my number?
How can they get in touch with you?
Yeah, 404-5237. That's 404-5237. And people can always go to the website. We have a really nice website with all our information on it. And it's easy to remember because it's Get Grenada Swimming. So www.getgrenadaswimming.com.
Yeah. Get Grenada
Swimming.com. Yeah. Yeah, it's easy to remember.
All right. So, why is it that you think people children in particular, should want to learn to swim? We are an island. Petite Martinique is an island.
Yes.
Why is it?
You just answered it.
Oh, okay, so I answered.
You're on an island. Look at this. These are beautiful beaches. They should know how to swim. It's a life skill that they will have forever. If they spend a couple of weeks like this, if they did 2 weeks like we just did, and they learn to swim, they'll be able to swim for the rest of their life. You don't unlearn swimming, so we call it a life skill.
How long have you been doing this, the organization, your group?
Yes, we've been doing it unofficially for 15 years. Officially we've been a nonprofit for 10 years. We've taught over 10,000 people to swim in Carriacou and Grenada. So when I first came to Grenada, about 95% of Grenadians, the locals, did not swim. And so we think we've impacted that by about 10% over 10 years, we think. And then the nice thing is that we have a lot of adults that are learning to swim. We've had adults come out for this week too. They're learning to swim. A couple have been good enough to be instructors, so we're hoping they will start coming on Saturday. So yeah, it's been pretty exciting in terms of what we've seen happen this past week just here.
Okay, let me just finally ask you, where we go from here? Are you going to continue to organize or ensure that some organized training takes place?
Yes. Well, we give 2 swim weeks every year, but we haven't been able to do it in Carriacou because of Hurricane Beryl. But we'll be back. We'll be back and we'll continue the swimming.
It's a pleasure to have with me at this time on Paradise Beach, Kentisha Boatswain. Kentisha has a son who is part of this training, and a daughter, 2 children. What have you learned from what they have said in terms of how they enjoy this training and experience?
Oh, very good. I think it's a very initiative from the people, with the club.
Yeah.
Come up to Carriacou to give these children this experience. You understand? Because, growing up in Carriacou, you understand, back in my days, we didn't have all this exposure. So I think it's very good, So I always wanted something like that for my kids. So that's why I take the time off to come with them. So it's kind of hectic, but I'm still making the effort to come with them every evening while they're here, And so far, so good, My son, he's doing very good, but my daughter, surprisingly, is more advanced, He's floating on her own.
Okay, put it on.
Yes, just 2 days.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What would you want for them to do even after the program would have stopped?
I want them to become great swimmers, maybe in the future take part in swimming competition, so forth.
So you say you have 2 children, and what are some of the nice stories they told you about their learning experience?
Oh, they said that the trainers are very nice. They make friends. Even today, my daughter was in school and she saw the trainers pass and she know them by name. She called out, waving, So, yeah. Very good.
What would you want to advise parents and even children to how you invite them to access this kind of opportunity?
Well, yeah. Anytime there is opportunity like this, I encourage parents to take advantage. Bring their children out. Give them the exposure. It will benefit them in the future. You never know where this might take them. Yeah.
Kentisha, thank you so very much for sharing your thoughts with us at this time.
Okay. You're welcome.
You're welcome. All right, I have with me another parent who has been involved with this training program, and she's a happy parent. Seems to be have allowed her children to participate. Tell us tell us your name and why it is that you chose to send your children to this program.
My name is Kimberly Jaffier, and it's indeed been a pleasure having my boys come out to the swimming program. And I never had the opportunity to learn to swim, so when I saw the ad on Facebook that they were having the swimming class, I said that's a good opportunity for the kids to learn to swim. So right away, it took me a few days to sign up because I wasn't sure who to call, but after a few days later I saw the form to fill up and I fill it up right away.
Okay, and so I guess you don't have any regrets of sending your children. What have they said to you that gave you that joy about letting them participate?
Excited. Every day they have something new to tell me. They say, "Mommy, we put our head in the water. Mommy, we flap our feet." They're excited. They're not a day when they come out of school. They're excited. "Mommy, we ready to go? Mommy, let me put on our clothes. We're ready to go swimming." I didn't have to encourage them. They were excited.
What would you want to say to other parents and other people and for the future of this training program, swimming training program?
I would like to encourage other parents to send out their kids. This is a good experience. We live where there is a lot of beaches, and it's good for our kids could swim. Honestly, it's good. Because if I go to the sea and something were to happen, I can't swim. But if they could, that's good. So I encourage parents to send out their kids.
I spoke to the organizer early on and the organizer said that this is not only for the children, but for adults. So probably you can consider next time around getting yourself involved and learning to swim as well. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I would love that.
Yeah?
Yes, I love that. I think that I only wish that it was more than 4 days.
Yeah.
It's quite a short period.
Yes.
And I know my kids would be asking, "Mommy, when they will be having a swimming class again?" So at least next time I might take the opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much for speaking to us and sharing with our viewers and listeners about this whole swimming program. All the best to you.
Same to you.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so here we have with us one of the participants from the Learn to Swim exercise. Can you please share with us your name?
Euric.
Euric?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a very nice name, Euric. Can you tell me how did you learn about the swimming program?
I don't know.
Where did you hear about the program?
That sort of float and thing.
From your school? How did you learn about this program? From school or from your friends? How do you know that there was a swimming class here today?
So we got learn from a friend.
Okay, from a friend. Very good. And can you tell us what are some of the things that you learned here in the swimming?
Well, I learned to float better. And I learned to swim more better while kicking the foot.
Okay, so you improve on your techniques. Nice. And so by learning how to swim better, how will that help you? Since you're living on an island, you think that will be useful?
Yeah.
Okay. In what way?
In case somebody like drowning at the shelter.
Okay. Very nice. So well done. So did you enjoy the program?
Yeah.
So thank you very much for being part of the interview. And we wish you all the best as you continue to learn to swim with Eastwood. Thank you.
All right, I have with me here someone who has been a trainer and someone who has been involved in the this swimming exercise which is taking place here in on Pilot Beach rather in Carriacou. So tell us about your experience, what it was like. First, tell us your name and your interest in swimming.
My name is Kerisha Fletcher. I first became interested in swimming because of my sister. She is older than me. She was an instructor and she actually taught me. So that's where I got my interest from. Being in Carriacou teaching, it was very fun. It's my first time in Carriacou actually. We went to Petite Martinique. Tomorrow's our last day. It was fun meeting the children, especially Mackenzie and another little one. Shania is very good with the little ones. I love them. Yeah, it was a good experience overall.
Would you want to come back to Carriacou?
Definitely, I will.
Yes.
I would love to come back.
So what advice you want to give to youngsters who want to learn to swim, and why is it important to learn to swim?
And it's not only a game, but you actually need to pay attention and listen and be willing to learn. Because it's not easy.
Okay.
It's not.
All right. Well, thank you so very much for sharing.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much again. All right. With me here is the person who is going to be taking over, meaning that continuing the training here in Carriacou. Good afternoon to you, and how are you doing?
Good afternoon, I'm doing great, thank you.
Okay, so tell us, how did you get involved in this training program?
So my name is Sophia, and we had some training about 2 years ago in the swim instructor training, and we've been running classes on Saturday mornings up until the Saturday right before Beryl happened. So we were here every Saturday nearly, and we had some swim weeks in the summer holidays. And we were just ready for a swim week just when Beryl came and destroyed all of the beach.
Yes.
So we had a little pause from July till now. And then we had this lovely team come up from Grenada to help us do a whole week this week after school. And then we're going to be restarting the Saturday morning classes to help more children and adults learn to swim in Carriacou. So every Saturday morning from 9 till 11 we'll be running classes, but what we need is people to come to learn, but we also need people who can swim that could come and help us give some of the instruction and help be in the water with the children to help them develop their own skills.
How do you think that this training program went? Did you find a lot of excitement in the kids?
Oh my God, it's been really great. We had so many kids. We had some kids that used to come to our regular Saturday classes, but then we had a whole load of new kids, and they've all been in the water, getting used to being in the water, having fun, and just really developing their skills and getting swimming.
All right, so once again, just finally make an appeal to our parents or children to participate in this, and remind them that you are here every Saturday morning. And what time?
Okay, so every Saturday morning we'll be here from 9 till 11. We'd love to see new children, new adults come in every week. Swimming's a really important life skill. So we have a lot of fun, we play some games, but also, we're all going out on boats here all the time. So when you're out on the boat, you need to be able to swim if we get into difficulties or something. But more importantly, it's just a really good fun, and really important that our children learn to swim living on a little island like this.
Thank you so very much.
You're welcome, thank you.
All the best to you.
We look forward to seeing lots more people.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Well, I have with me here this afternoon, it's a very great afternoon on Pilot Beach here in Carriacou. And mother and daughter, it's not only the children or the parents by themselves coming, but in this swimming program, mother and daughter, and I'm glad to welcome them and ask them for their own thoughts and the experience that they had during this past week in this swimming training program. So let me start with the mother first.
My name is Phyllis.
Phyllis, okay?
Yes. And I really do appreciate, I think this is a good thing that they are doing, because at my age, I was never even able to float, much less swim. And after 2 days lesson, I can't say I can't swim, but I could certainly float. I could hold my own.
Yes.
Like if something happened to me in the water, I could hold my own for a bit until someone comes to rescue me.
Wow,
Yes.
good.
I do appreciate that. Yes.
And tell us about yourself now.
I'm Kellisha. This is my mom. And I could not swim. Being from an island, everybody thinks that you can swim because you're from an island. But after, like she said, 2 days, I was able to float on day 1. Now I think I'm almost ready to swim. I'm so happy and proud of me. But the instructors are really good. They have a lot of patience. And I'm really, really glad that they had this program because we really need this program. We're very thankful. And we support them and we want them to come back. So thank you.
Why do you all think it's important to learn to swim?
Because we live on an island. We live on an island and anything can happen at any time. Not only could something happen, but we have the beautiful beaches. We want to enjoy it. Like before, I was just standing in the water, but now I can swim, I can enjoy. It's good for my exercise and so forth. So it's good for drown proofing also. If we're in our boat, going wherever we're going, it's pretty good.
Finally, what would you like to advise the youngsters, even the adults, because it's not only for the youngsters to learn. What would you like to advise them, both yourself and Phyllis? Give us your opinion on that.
So I would say it's never too late. For the youngsters, don't think you're too old to do anything, because sometimes we need that push to know that we can do stuff. So I would say that for the older folks, it's never too late. And for the youngsters, keep going out there, keep dreaming, keep doing things, and make the best of the opportunities and the resources that are in your backyard.
Okay. And Phyllis, why? What do you want to say to fellow seniors, adults?
I would say it's never too late because at my age, I'm in my 70s. And this is the first time I'm not afraid of the water anymore. Just all because of the 2 days that I've come here and they were teaching me. Sandra is the best instructor.
Yes, Sandra is our best instructor. Yes.
Very patient.
Yes.
Very patient.
Yes.
And
you're excited. You're happy. You came.
Yes.
We're happy that we came.
I am really happy that I came.
Okay.
Really, really happy. So now when I go to the beach and my friends are going out there, I could also join them out there right now. Yes. And if I keep going, I'm sure I'll be a swimmer the next time I come back here.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you all so very much.
Thank you. Thank you,
and we
Sandra.
thank you all for coming.
And thank you, team.
Thank you all for coming.
We thank our interviewer.
Yes.
We appreciate it.
We thank you. We appreciate it very much. Yes.
Most
Thank
welcome.
Yes.
Take care.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you.
What we're trying to do here in Carriacou, we're doing a swim week, but we want it to be sustainable. We want to get swim lessons going on Saturdays. So if there are any volunteers out there, the Carriacou cruisers or anybody that lives in Carriacou, we would love to have you come out on Saturday mornings at Paradise Beach. But give us a call. So we haven't started back up yet, but we want to. So you could be the one that makes the difference that we have swimming in Carriacou.
It's estimated 1 in every 10 people in Grenada have the sickle cell trait. Having the trait does not mean you are sick or unhealthy. Very healthy people have the trait. Unfortunately, many of these people are unaware that they carry the trait. You see, when 2 people with the trait have a child, there is a 1 in 4 chance that the child will be born with the sickle cell disease. That is why it is important to know if you have the trait. Sickle cell is associated with life-threatening conditions and it can be very painful. You see, the body's red cells can pass freely through the arteries and veins, but the sickled cells can get stuck, and this is what causes pain. This disease, you cannot catch it from someone. It is inherited. You are born with the trait or the full-blown disease. It comes from your parents. So let's talk sickle cell and what it is about and what can be learned about it and how to live with it. Let's all make better decisions about our family's health by learning the facts and getting tested. A message from the Sickle Cell Association of Grenada. Please call 458-6399 or email us at grenadasc@gmail.com.
Thank you for joining the Optimist Show. Please let us know what you think by leaving a comment and giving us a thumbs up and subscribing, and of course spreading the word. You can always rely on the Optimist Show to deliver accurate information, and guess what? I'll see you on the next show.